Have you ever found yourself stuck trying to figure out how to properly configure your Kubernetes deployments? It can be a real challenge, especially when you're trying to make sure everything runs smoothly. If that's you, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into Kubernetes deployments and Init containers. I totally get it. It can be frustrating when you're trying to set up your application and you hit a roadblock. You're not alone in this. Many developers face similar challenges when working with Kubernetes. Let's talk about a specific question that came up recently. One user asked, is there a way to use Init containers in a deployment YAML file, or do I have to choose between the two? This is a great question and one that many people wonder about. So, what exactly are Init containers? They are special containers that run before the main application containers in a pod. Their purpose is to perform initialization tasks, like waiting for a service to be ready. Understanding how they fit into your deployment is crucial. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that can help you streamline your Kubernetes deployments even further. To begin addressing the user's question, we need to understand that Init containers can indeed be used within a deployment. The user can define Init containers directly in the deployment YAML file under the pod template. Next, the user should specify the Init container's purpose. For instance, they can use it to wait for the PostgreSQL service to be ready or to run database migrations before the main application starts. Now, the user can add the necessary configurations for the main application container. This includes specifying the image and any required environment variables. Finally, the user should apply the deployment YAML file to their Kubernetes cluster. This can be done using the command line to ensure that the Init containers and main application are deployed correctly. Fun fact: did you know that Kubernetes was originally developed by Google? It's amazing how far it has come and how it powers so many applications today. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user suggests using readiness probes instead of Init containers for your use case. They explain that a readiness probe can check the database endpoint to ensure it's ready before the web application starts receiving traffic. They also mention that a deployment will not route traffic to a pod that is not reported as ready, addressing any concerns about traffic being sent prematurely. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always test your Init containers separately to ensure they work as expected before deploying them in your application. This can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. You can successfully use Init containers in your Kubernetes deployments. Remember, testing is key. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on Kubernetes and cloud technologies.